This is Ellie of Herbcraft by Ellie Apothecary. Welcome in. This recording may put you in a meditative state. I'd like to ask if you are able to take a deep breath with me in 3, 2, 1. In and out. The moon is in Pisces today. This is a timeless experience. You can call it a quest, a journey, a guided meditation, a channeled message. I might sing some channeled tunes. Do not drive or operate heavy machinery, because this is intended to give you a relief, a soothing effect. I have already premeditated before going into, I suppose you could call this a transmission. This is something different for everyone. I do have a couple of guided meditations, which I will link the playlist from about a year ago, and I was recently reminded to pick that back up again by Spirit. I am a clear channel, psychic medium, empath. I only work with those of the highest and greatest good, but I am integrated with my light and shadow, so I channel everything from different gods, goddesses, God of the all-high, source, divine feminine, masculine, and everything in between. This is a safe space. If at any time you want to stop, do. Take it in doses, listen to the whole thing. And if you're more interested in the channeled messages, I have playlists for both tarot readings for the collective, along with channeled and oracle messages. So, without further ado, let's see where this journey takes us. If you're interested in the background sound healing music, which is not my original, it is called The Mountain That Grounds Your Soul. We're in the 963 Hertz. It is called Soul Restoration, using bowls, handpan, flute, and kalimba. The artist that created this was Sounding Silence. I came across it today and thought I would share. If you're interested to know how the moon sign energy affects you, how this transmission could apply more deeply to your life, look to see where you have Pisces in your chart. We all have every sign. Yes, I can do a birth chart reading. I offer services. Contact in the description box, along with disclaimer and playlists and more content for your pleasure. Without further ado, let's do a box breath. And again, if you do not want to participate at any point, you have the free will to walk away. If at any point the transmission or message becomes uncomfortable, you can either sit with it and get more comfortable getting used to the uncomfortable, or you can save it for later or walk away. It's up to you. It's always up to you. Alright, so sound healing may be found in my playlist, which is not my original work, but I prefer to share things for my community. Subscribe if you'd like. Alright, let's go. Box breath. For those of you that don't know, we'll breathe in, deep breath, and then it'll be like releasing from a balloon in 4 slow releases. So whenever you're ready, go ahead and get in a comfortable position, close your eyes, and enjoy the journey. I will not be using cards. This is just pure channel, pure moment. Let's see where we go. Box breath. Deep breath in. Out. Sit with that for a moment. Let your body release all that is no longer serving you. Imagine the energy flowing up from the base of your body to the top of your crown. Imagine it flowing through you. Whatever color stimulates your mind. Some see clear, some see white, some see gold, some see a particular chakra color of the primary 7 chakras: red, orange, yellow, green, light blue, aqua, dark blue, lapis, purple, amethyst, clear, rainbow, iridescent. If you'd like later, drop it in the comments what color you saw. It could indicate what your auric field is emitting at this time. I want you to imagine that energy swirling around you. This is your energy, but with it comes other energy, everything you've absorbed from the outside world. If you notice certain patches of dark coloration as you scan your body, I want you to imagine pulling that darkness into your hand, having it hover above your hand, watching it form into a ball of dark mass. Watch it hover above your hand and grow. How big is it getting? Now, I want you to imagine setting it on fire. Metaphorically, we're doing this in a meditation. Watch all of that darkness dissolve. And with that, I want you to claim that energy to refuel your system. Imagine that flame encircling around your body. It is not only a protective sphere from more negative energy getting in, it is also alchemizing the darkness within. We all have a shadow, we all have a light. Do not fear it. Make peace with it. As long as you alchemize your own energy and take responsibility for your own signature, others will never be able to harm you. As within, so without. Now, let's take another deep breath. Thank you for being here. You may have just had miscellaneous thoughts pop into your mind, things that are nagging at you. I want you to imagine those thoughts in letters in front of you. Some of you are clearing your throat chakra through this transmission. Some things perhaps you need to speak on, that you need to communicate, that have been creating cloudiness in your energy. Speaking can be through your voice, through words, through creation itself. Transmuting through creation is a way for you to get out what needs to get out. This is often why artists paint, they create music, they draw, they dance. It's moving energy from you and transmuting it into physical form, grounding into reality that which was, taking something chaotic and dark and messy and turning it into love and light and something new. I teach people how to do this. I want you to imagine all those little thought bubbles, if you can. All these little thoughts, and I want you to pluck one. I want you to put it right in front of your face. What does it say? You don't have to, but if you'd like, you can share it in the comments after this transmission or pause it. But I recommend you stay with the meditation, stay with the journey, okay? Try to stay focused. Take a deep breath again. What does your little thought bubble say? What is the most nagging thought in front of you? I'm going to give you a moment to really think about that. What does it mean? Why is it there? Why do you feel compelled to fix it? Okay, stop. Stop the brain, stop the mind, quiet, be still. Let go of the anxiety, let go of the stress. It doesn't matter what's causing it, it doesn't matter who's causing it, it doesn't matter where it's coming from. I mean, your thoughts, your feelings, your stress, it's all valid, but let it go. Just let it go, just like that. Release it. Say, I release this. I surrender it. I believe that I deserve peace. I believe that I am perfect as I am. I believe that everything that is meant for me is already inside of me. I believe that I can get through anything. I believe I deserve to heal. I am choosing at this moment to still my mind. I am choosing to release these thoughts that are no longer serving me. I don't know how to fix this, or maybe I do, but what I do know at this moment is that I am sovereign. My thoughts do not create me. I create me through my thoughts. Deep breath in and out. Surrender, while it may be a way to release control to whatever your divine may be, and this is a non-denominational channel in my community, whatever your faith may be. When you surrender, you are not saying, I have no control over my life. You are saying that I believe that everything is right as it is. It's faith, it's trust, it's knowing, it's belief. You should still have your eyes closed. It's okay if you don't. Perhaps you're in a beautiful setting and it is more appealing to you to gaze out into the horizon of whatever it is. Perhaps it's one focal point, a flame, a crystal, a tree, the sky, the clouds. If you have none of these things and you are just in a room that you don't want to be in, perhaps closing your eyes and imagining where you do want to be is where you shall be. See, not only does it start with our thoughts, this is how we set intentions, yes. We think, we imagine, we dream, and then we do. And if you are connected to spirit and you are trusting and you are willing to surrender, you will be guided on how to achieve what it is you imagine. You will create your reality. And yes, it starts with your thoughts. Not just in a manifestation practice, not just in a spell or a prayer or a wish or a hope. It starts with everyday action and mindfulness. Being aware of your thoughts and not judging them, not judging others for theirs either. In order to do that, you have to surrender that judgment and accept things for the way they are. That doesn't mean that you have to suffer or put up with anything that you don't deserve. But what it means is that you come to peace in your everyday awakened life. You choose peace, joy, and love over chaos, pain, and hate. Whenever you have a thought that disrupts your peace, perhaps it's, I don't know what to do about this situation. How could they do this to me? Why? Victim mindset, yes, no judgment. I want you to go, how am I okay with other things in my life? How am I finding my peace within myself today, right now? How is it that I control my reality? Not what is being done to you, but what can you do for yourself? How can you show up for yourself and give yourself peace right now? Perhaps it's this moment right now in this meditation. Perhaps it's grounding in nature twice a day, or just for a moment every now and again. Perhaps it's by putting down your phone and stepping away from the noise, choosing not to watch that nightly news feed that you usually watch that fills you with dread and disgust. Perhaps it's realizing that everything going on globally in the world, while yes, everyone has an impact, it really has nothing to do with you. By choosing to find peace within yourself and let go of that which is outside of you that is trying to control you, you realize that you do have control and surrender. You do have control in letting go, because you choose, by your free will, to find peace. Every day, every action, you can either feed darkness or you can feed light. And sometimes we have to feed our own darkness in order to get to the bottom of it. That's why shadow work exists. But if you are always in the shadow, you are always in the dark. And while yes, darkness is where creation begins, light is what births it into the world. So find that balance. Forgive yourself for that which you do not know. Forgive others for what they do not know. Of course, protect yourself. Do not allow yourself to be victimized or harmed. But truly believe that you deserve peace, love, and joy, and you will find it. When you have a thought that consumes your mind, ask yourself, does this give me peace? Most of you will say no. Find another thought that does. How do we achieve anything? How do we actually manifest anything? We embody it. That is the next step to manifestation. You think it, you feel it, you do it. So, when you think dark or negative thoughts without shame, because that is not what this is about. This is also not about toxic positivity. This is about embodiment. This is about making the choice to have your own power, to be a sovereign, free thinker, to believe that it is possible, and it starts with you. You give yourself your own clarity. You find the answers within. You decide that you deserve happiness. You invest in your dreams, and you keep going day in and day out, not because you have to, not because it is the way it is, not because others think you should do X, Y, Z, but because you are empowered by it, you are inflamed by it, you are passionate about you and your decisions. And that love, that otherness that others don't understand will embody you, and you become it. And then it reaches out to your community, your friends. And yes, you will lose others on this journey. Take a deep breath. But do you really lose others if those others were what was causing deep negativity within you, that weren't aligned with your joy? This isn't about selfishness. This isn't about harming others. This isn't about not being a good person. Those are all judgments that you're putting on yourselves or others are putting on you because they want you to be the same as you've always been. But as you've always been, is that bringing you joy? Because the true authentic version of you is aligned with truth, is aligned with happiness, is aligned with peace. So I beg you to free your mind. Just try. Every day, try. Look at one thought that you have. Ask yourself, how does this make me feel? If it makes you feel disgust, if it makes you feel rage, and I'm not talking about things that people have said to you, I'm talking about your own internal dialogue. Some of you don't have internal dialogues, and if you are doing a meditation and you do not have that, I commend you. That is not an easy task. But most of you do. So it's about you. Your own accountability, your own free will, your own choices. You want to be free? You want to be happy? Start with this now. I've been practicing these skills for over 14 years. I am an emotional alchemist and a free thinker. I am living on the outside of society. And I have given up my attachment and live in non-attachment. This has been a slow evolvement for me. Don't look at how far it's going to take you, because I didn't know where I was going when I began my journey. I'm here to help and assist you all find your way, and I am honored to do so. If you like what I have to offer, I hope you'll consider subscribing, liking this video. I want you all to take one more deep breath. Ready? When you're ready, open your eyes. One more box breath. Ready? In, out. If you're feeling any heaviness or anxiety in your body, take that as a sign to move the energy. If there's a creative project or a walk or a thought or a conversation that you want to have, now's the time. Channel that energy. Don't let it sit in you. Don't let it destroy you, consume you. Channel it out. Create. Communication is another form of creation. Remember that. It is also one of the greatest forms of respect, especially with another person. But you must learn to communicate with yourself, and then others, and perhaps spirit too. We all have the capacity to be clear channels. We all have the capacity to be psychics and mediums and oracles and mystics and sages and shamans and medicine makers. But very few of us accept the call. If you've heard the call, find the path and you'll find your way. I wish you luck. And I genuinely, from spirit and I, because I was half channel, half experience, I was closing my eyes on the meditation with you. But I genuinely will say, and I don't say this often because my words hold weight and I mean what I say. I love you. Drop a heart if you feel that in the comments. Signing off from the mountain. This is Ellie. Bye, darlings.